Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and it's Friday, so we're going to finish it Friday. What I've got here in front of me is the two little cutlery bags that I turned into these hidden paper clip thingies. So I've decorated them. Mostly they're decorated now, but I want to add some. I'm just tucking the charms behind there. I want to add a little bit of gold paint splatters. So I'm just giving it a shake, and I'm mixing it with some water. Oh, there's something in there. Weird. Okay. And I've just cut the bottom of a shopping bag out so I don't get splatters everywhere. Okay. Oop, don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm just going to set this aside to dry for a few minutes, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. All right, what else have I been up to? Oh, I'll show you the tags for those later, but these two little tags that I had, I decorated those. This little button card, I put a label on the back and fussy cut a tiny little rose. And then I have the 4 tags for the tag bag paper clippy thing. What else was I working on? Oh, I have not finished. Oops. I have not finished these snippets yet. That's going to be a work in progress. What else do I need to get off the desk today so I can move forward? I do need to finish this. Now, I've got a bunch of I found a paper bag full of lace. That's where that paper bag came from. So everything is ironed and ready to go. And I thought about making a page from this. So what I need to do is find the scissors I want. I'm just going to turn it over. So I did a video yesterday working on these little projects here, and we were supposed to have the roofers come today to do our roof, but they came yesterday. So I was, you know, a good 15 minutes into the video, and I continued to try to struggle along with all the banging and carrying on, and I was so distracted that I just decided, no, we're not using this video for anything. So I'm not sure if I will cut this embroidered doily. If I will reattach the lace to it once I cut it down. I kind of think I won't. So now I'm starting to think, why am I cutting the lace off? I can fuss with it later. Let me see what we got. What's happening here? Okay. So it's all stitched by hand. So I can just clip away here. And then I'm just going to cut the hem off. I want to give it as much width as possible. So you didn't miss out on much yesterday, besides the banging. I was supposed to work from home for the first few hours, and then I had a 10 a.m. in the community. I thought, okay, well, I'll go to that because it's between here and the office. So I'll go meet my 10 o'clock meeting, and then from there go to the office. But I was just so distracted, I couldn't do anything. I tried to do a little bit of paperwork, and bang, 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 bang. So I just went to the office. I called home around 5 o'clock, and I said to Doug, are they done? And he said, oh, I just got home myself. They said it's going to be another hour or so. So there's tarps laid on the yard everywhere, and we had barbecued chicken planned for dinner. I said, oh, order a pizza, I'll pick it up, and we can watch Ted Lasso and eat pizza. All right, that sounds like a good idea, because the barbecue was covered up. They did not leave until after 7 o'clock. So, and very shortly after that, I was in bed. I was tired. I'm still recuperating from the baby on Wednesday. We had her from 9 to 9 to 5. She was good as gold. This has got a sort of a rounded corner here, so I'm just trimming a little bit away from. Oh. We had all kinds of fun. We went to the French Music and Movement event at the Early Years Center. And then we went to the office to say hi to everybody there, so and pick up my computer because I had a 12 o'clock Zoom meeting that I couldn't cancel. It was a committee meeting. And we went for a walk. We played in the yard with Bubbles. Oh my goodness, Bubbles. Bubbles are the best. And this one I can get away with trimming. And then we came in the house and played with her toys. I noticed there was no napping happening. Generally, there is no nap happening because Nana's house is way, way too much fun. And, of course, I fed her lunch in there somewhere. A little harder to see in here because it's got some raggedy fabric in there. So when Doug came home, he had a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. That's why I had to take Wednesday off so I could watch her. And when he got back from his doctor's appointment, I gave her a great big snicky snack and popped her in her car seat, and within a couple of minutes she was out cold, which is good because the last couple of times we've taken her, the last 2 times we've taken her home, she has just sobbed the whole way. Where have I got this already off? There. I've got an earworm this morning. I woke up with Crackle and Rose playing over and over again in my head. So when we got her home, there was no crying, which is good because it's an hour-long drive that feels like 3 days on the rack. It's just awful. And the day before, I said to Doug, if she is upset again tomorrow, that's it. We are not taking her home. Her parents are going to have to come and pick her up. I mean, that would make for a late day for them, but, I mean, I could cook dinner for them and feed her dinner and pop her in her jammies, and then they can take her home and put her right to bed. But it worked out quite well. She won't sleep here. The only time she will sleep is if I take her for a walk, or Doug takes her for a walk in her stroller, and she falls asleep in her stroller, and then we just sit outside with her until she wakes up. She has her own room, and I got her a toddler bed. And I was a little premature with the toddler bed. She won't lay down on top. She'll play on it. She'll get her toys and put her toys up there and up and down and up and down and up and down. But she won't. It's not for sleeping. So I got her a doll, and the doll has a bed. And I thought, oh, we'll practice putting the dolly to bed. And maybe she'll get the idea that, you know, she puts the dolly to bed and Nana puts the baby to bed. Yeah. So she has a little kitchen outfit and everything that one of the girls at work gave me, which is, it's from IKEA. It's adorable. You know, one of those, it has like a microwave oven, sink, fridge kind of deal, cupboards. And she put the baby in the oven. She baked her doll. Oh, she's so funny. And we were playing with the dandelions outside. And obviously, she's been playing with dandelions with her mummy, because she was picking them and putting them in her hair, and we still had the bubbles out at that time, so she was picking the dandelions and trying to put them in the bubble container like it was a vase. She's so funny. And then she took the top off of one of Papa's garden lights and was sticking dandelions in there. I'm glad I get to talk about her now. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Yep. I'm turning these over then. Okay, I think that'll do. All right. I'm going to put about half an inch off this end. Just wanted a little raggedy. So, it's early morning here. It's only 6:20. This is when I enjoy coming down here and having my coffee. Getting a little time to do some relaxing crafting before the day gets started. And it is a long weekend here. Monday's a holiday. We're celebrating Queen Victoria's birthday. Which is interesting. I mean, Queen Victoria doesn't even celebrate her birthday anymore, does she? Well, sort of the official start of summer. We've had frost this week, but generally May, the long weekend in May is sort of the start of gardening season. Okay, now this here, this was machine done. Don't care for the lace. But I'm gonna cut out the lavender. It's not as pretty as hand embroidery, but I can use it to decorate something. Save those. These two are too stained to do anything with. I don't like that lace. That's a nice piece. All right. Here we have I think this would have been like the top of a nightgown. Like here's the little armholes. So I'm going to cut off these bits. That'll make a good pocket on something. That'll be a nice pocket on something. These little bits I can probably add those to my snippet stuff. This is beautiful. That I'm going to put away in a box. Look at these little guys. I don't know why it's like this. There, now it's two pieces. So this is tatting. It's a gorgeous color. Those will be fun pockets on something. This is the rattiest old thing I ever saw. I don't think tearing's going to work, so I'm going to have to cut it apart. So I think I'll cut off this sort of a pinked edge, isn't it? It even has a little name in there. It says H.E. Hamilton. I think I will add one of these to an edge of a paper. Let me just see if there's anything else on this I want to salvage. I'm going to save that name. I think I'll cut away this trim and make ruffles out of the rest of it. Cut it into strips. I mean, there's nothing I can do with this. It's just shattered like a pane of glass. There we go. This even has some stitches in here. Somebody tried to fix it. Okay, I'll cut you up later. You are going in a box. This is a napkin. I think I'm just going to cut this corner off and use it as a pocket at some point. Not in this journal. I've got enough pockets in this journal. And the rest I can I think I'll cut off both and I'll cut this off and maybe I'll make a page edge with it. The rest can go. This is kind of an interesting piece. This piece of ribbon, and it's ribbon. It's hand sewn on. I'm going to take it off because I want to take the black and the blue off and just leave the orange. This is paper. Where the embroidery's been put on. So I imagine this was maybe a cuff on a dressing gown. You know, like a kimono style kind of dressing gown with wide sleeves. I have no idea because this is the way I got it. Anyway, no big plans for the long weekend for us. least I don't think we have any plans. Nothing that has been suggested to me. See how it's stitched together. Again, little hand stitches. I'm not going to take this all apart. I'm just showing. It's silk. So I will definitely take that part and keep the blue ribbon. But what I want to do is get the black off. Let's see. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I will continue to take this apart. This is also that little piece of cording is also hand stitched on. And it's, as I tear this apart, it's coming off. Doesn't mean I can't use it somewhere else though. After I take the two pieces of silk apart. Alright, I will finish this later. Okay, let's take a look at these. Okay, so I made these little tags to go in the little bags. I am not adding toppers to them because that one might be a little wet still. Because it could get pretty thick pretty fast, and I don't want that to happen. So once they're in the journal that they're going into, then I could make a decision about whether it needs toppers. And it might be just a paper pull tab. Yeah, that one looks a little dampish still. Oh, and where the paper clip comes out the bottom, I've just put this charm and bead. So that will hang out the bottom of the journal. So this one has a little photo on it. The paper I was cutting these from, it was a Kaisercraft scrapbook paper. It only had 3 watches, but it had this advertisement for a watch. You can't really see it because I didn't know what I was going to do, but what I ended up doing is putting this old photo on it. And this one looks dry. The other one needs a bit more time. All right, let's call it a day. I'll probably see you tomorrow.